But if you critique this movie without playing the game, which is my feeling on a lot of these strict critics out there, if you just look criticizing the movie on itself, yes, it's a terrible movie, right? But you need to have played the game first. Today, I chose to talk about Borderlands the movie because it's coming out of cinemas this week. And as it has been extremely criticized as the worst gaming adaptation on the big screen. It has costed about 110 to 120 million to make, and it only came back with a 30 million receipt in cinema, which is a catastrophe and extremely bad for the industry and this kind of adaptation. So I'm going to do a very short critique of it. Just for you to know, on Rotten Tomatoes, it's at 10%. So it's really not fresh. And it seems like there's people just riding a wave of going with the public consensus that this movie is the worst ever. So let me put it right away, right here, in front of you. That's not true. Absolutely not. And you can argue with me. I'll be very happy to do it with you. But if you critique this movie without playing the game, which is my feeling on a lot of these strict critics out there, if you just look criticizing the movie on itself, yes, it's a terrible movie, right? But you need to have played the game first. Even if you play the game, yes, okay, calm down. It's not a movie of the century. It's not even a good movie. It's an okay movie when you put your brain on the side and watch it, and that's fine for me, right? But you can't tell me after watching all of the Paul W. Anderson Resident Evil, the Monster Hunter, my God, it's 40% of Rotten Tomatoes. Have you played the game before watching the movie? It has nothing to do with the game. It's, for me, one of the worst ever. And you still put Borderlands under that. There's a problem there. Because Borderlands, there's big troubles on the actors. On Tiny Tina, so. More like Jamie Lee Curtis as Dr. Tanis. She has no idea what she's doing in this movie. She's cruising through this movie like, what am I doing here? Basically, that's what's happening. So just to give you a bit of the speech of the movie, right, how it works. And I'm not going to spoil anything because if you played Borderlands 1, mainly 1, maybe a bit of 2 or 3, there's no spoiler to be made. But the movie goes like this. Tiny Tina is a daughter of Atlas, because in the world of Borderlands, there's at least 3 big couples, Atlas, Hyperion, and Dal. I don't recall her being the daughter of Atlas, but maybe I just missed that. Anyway, no, she's not, right? Yeah, we'll agree on this. So Tiny Tina's character, I agree that's a really weird spin on it. That was my first thing about this. But anyway, in this, she's a daughter of Atlas, and basically Atlas CEO cloned her from the blood of, remember, the alien civilization who created the vault, but Iridian maybe, I think Iridians. And she would be the key to open the vault. Because as Borderlands, the whole thing is the crappy planet Pandora has a vault of alien technology, and it's a motherload of everything you really want to make your life better. And the point is to find a way to the vault and open the vault. And Tiny Tina would be the key. Okay, that's weird. It's an adaptation, so fair enough, right? And then you get Lilith, which is your psychic on the first game, which is in this case a bounty hunter, which is charged by Atlas to find Tina. Of course, we know that Atlas is a bad guy. They try to tell you that he's a very concerned father, but the illusion will last about 2.5 seconds. And I'm a bit optimistic on that. And of course, as soon as she finds a girl, he's bringing the lenses. I don't know the translation, if you guys remember, in English, because for me it's crimson lenses, but his private army to retrieve the girl, open the vault, basically. That's how it is. And in there you have Roland, which is coming from Borderlands 2 or 3, I can't recall, who was a great character in the game, who's here come really without any motivation. I can't remember if there's any motivation for him to rescue Tina in this movie, which is one of the issue really, because really Roland he's a great character, but he comes a bit out of nowhere. So he rescue Tina from Atlas and try to escape. And that's how the bond is a bond of 4, because you always have 4 characters when you play Borderlands. They are gonna get together. I have to say that Jack Black as Claptrap is fantastic, because Claptrap is an absolutely annoying little piece of bin trash that you want to slap the whole time in the game. Exactly the same in the movie. That's the best character ever. You really want to slap him absolutely all the time. That's what happens. Best character. Lily, it's okay because she's a great actress. As I said, Tina, the big bad guy. I can't recall how you call them in English. Apologies. But the nasty guy with a mask is there. Yeah, we can say he's there. So it's basically all about him because I don't think he has one or two lines in the whole movie. So that's fun to have him. But why I say it's not a bad adaptation? Because you see that in the whole universe, apart from the casting and the writing is really below par, right? That's a big issue of the movie. But everything around it is really well transcribed. I really saw Borderlands 1 when Lilith's coming down on the container, the whole starting area when she gets the buggy. That's the exact road that you have in the game. There's a lot of references at the universe, the costumes, everything has been made with love. Really, you can see, you can feel that the guy has played the game and liked it. There's really a problem on the writing of the script, and I agree with you, and maybe a bit on the cast. Jamie Lee Curtis again. I just can't get over that. But honestly, it's not a bad movie. And please argue with me. Tell me why. What's really so wrong with this movie that it has to be classified under Monster Hunter or the latest Resident Evil movie saga, or even the latest Return to Raccoon City, which was absolutely horrendous. That it was hard for me to stay in the cinema. Tell me, does it really deserve this hate? Because right now, I just feel that there's a big hate. Everybody is riding on the wave of let's hate Borderlands because it's fun. Like social media wave, cancel generation, stuff like this. And it's really not fair for this movie for me. I really don't find it fair. So yeah, if you guys, I don't think you guys have played Borderlands or watched the movie or both. Did you have any opinion on this?